Hey guys, 95 Pop Snaps here, and today we're going on a pop hunt, so let's do this. Alrighty guys, so that big old sign right there, it's not really waving, but it says sale. This is one of my favourite places to go pop hunting. It is called That Funkin' Pop Store, and they have $10 commons and $15 commons, and they have some absolutely epic grails, so I love coming here and having a look. Quick note though, I know they play commercial radio music whilst in the shop, so I might not be able to use the audio, but we'll see how we go. Otherwise, while I'm editing, I'll add in some voiceovers of some cool stuff that we see. So let's get in there. So the first thing I saw as soon as I walked into the shop was this She-Ra for $15 amongst this wall here. Absolutely awesome. First thing I saw. Definitely wanted to pick it up for 15 bucks. Great price. Amongst this little section here, I saw some Modern Family Pops. I don't get to see these too often, and for $10, I could not pass up on grabbing Claire. I believe I already have Phil and Jay and Gloria, so nice to have Claire in the collection now. Absolutely awesome pop. I love what they did with that pop. Absolute big hitters in this section. I see that White Ranger. I know Gabriel the Collector would love that one. Some really cool stuff, some chase bundles, and this free pack of Pez here, which I thought were really cool. You don't see them too often. But yeah, some chases, some cool stuff, and of course up here, whew, the big boy, that Freddy Funko. I would absolutely love to add that to my collection, but $550 I think it said, so yeah, not keen on that. But Buzz Lightyear is a nice one to see. You don't get to see some of these pops too often. Massive chase case right here, so lots of cool stuff amongst there. Big fan of that him chase from Powerpuff Girls, and we got some really nice ones down here as well, some Star-Lord, Rick and Morty. That flocked Build-A-Bear is another nice one as well. Let me know guys, whilst we're looking through some of these, is there anything I missed or anything I should have picked up for the price you can see it at? Let me know, I'm very, very curious to see what you guys think. There's so many pops, so it's very easy to miss something. This was a really, really cool find. I know he's not a super expensive pop, but the Riddler from the Batman Classic TV series, it is a really nice one. Just very nostalgic. So definitely pick this one up for $10. You can't go wrong. Nice case of pops here. That Daredevil, I'm pretty sure I just picked up from Pop Chaser. So you'll see that one in an upcoming video. Got some Orange is the New Black stuff, which is really cool. And then again, some more superhero stuff and some random Legos. So a bit of a Disney wall here. You got some cool stuff like the Amazon Woody and the Ramon from Cars. I didn't pick that one up, but that's probably one I would have liked to add it to my collection if it was a $10 one per se. But some really cool stuff. You got some Funko characters as well, which again you don't see too often. But some really nice ones amongst there. As you can see, there's a couple more here. Really love that Stitch. That's really cute. We've got Hank from Dory, which is nice. Again, another Cars pop I would have loved to have bought if it was a bit cheaper. The flocked Grumpy Bear is a nice one. I love the Tumblebee. But then we come to Princess Atta from Bug's Life. I had to get that one for $10. There was another near identical Disney and Funko kind of wall, but then I did see in the top corner here, we have Olaf from the Peanuts, and I thought that was a real good deal for $10. Again, you don't see this pop too often. I believe it's vaulted, so I was really glad to pick that up. I really like that one. This cabinet right here kind of had a bit of a horror vibe to it. So we got a couple of monsters and horror movies. You got your Five Nights and then a random Paulie Pigeon. And then up the top we got the Sesame Street characters. Again, don't see those often. They're really, really nice. Professor Krill is another one I wish I could add to my collection. And the Moaning Myrtle, but a bit pricey. Up here we got some Care Bears and some cute stuff. Ted is a real nice one. But Plex caught my eye. The biggest from Yo Gabba Gabba. Unfortunately, a bit out of the budget though. And then into here, we've got some just miscellaneous, I would say. Just some random stuff. Gur is a cool one that you don't get to see again too often. We got some pricier Dragon Ball Z stuff and a Pop Asia pop there. Mr. Compress is a nice one as well. And then into here we kind of got some TV stuff. So we got a couple of Big Bang Theory. I love that Leonard with the sarcasm. That's a pop I'd love to add to my collection one day. And then right here, that Beast Boy signed. That thing is beautiful, 3,000 pieces. If I had the money, God, that signature just looks great on it too. And then down here we have some random stuff, a couple of domos which are really cool. We've got an Astro Boy pop there, and some pops from Where the Wild Things Are, which I don't think I've ever seen before, but they're really cool. Again, some more expensive pops up in the cabinet. Couldn't believe the price of that Scooby-Doo. I didn't realise how much that had gone up. And then we go into some Star Wars, so love that BB-8 with the baseball bat. That's really cute. Got a couple of blue box Star Wars pops as well, which are really, really cool. And then down here, saw some pops that collector lamps you might be interested in. I'll show them off in a second. Love that Chewbacca as well. And then here we go. We got the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Slave Leia. They just look amazing. The OG kind of molds. Absolutely love that kind of stuff. So that is awesome. Here it seems we got some like anime and animation kind of pops. Some real cool ones. Love the Canine that we just saw on the left there, and Dark Magician Girl. Absolutely love that pop. Down here I see something that I definitely wanted to pick up for $10. That is for sure. We have Angelica from the Rugrats. Really nice pop. I imagine one day when this thing gets vaulted, it's going to be a lot harder to find. So for $10, did not want to pass up on it. Got some other really cool stuff here. That Jabberjaw right there. Kicking myself. I really wish I picked this one up. Just should have. The box damage on it was absolutely ridiculous, as you might see in a second or so. But I left it, and I probably shouldn't have, because even out of box, this thing is adorable. Love the Hanna-Barbera stuff. I really should have picked it up. At the time of recording this, I have reached out to them to try and grab it the next time I'm in. So fingers crossed they get back to me and say it's still there. I did see this really cool Playboy penguin from the Looney Tunes for $20. Former convention pop. So getting it under what it would have retailed for, which is really, really good. I love my penguins, so definitely pick this up to add to my Looney Tunes collection, which is starting to grow. Got some cool Looney Tunes pops to show you guys very soon. Then here, God, I wish this pop was cheaper. For $50, I can't justify it right now. It is an awesome pop, one I'd love to add to the collection someday. So if you ever see one, let me know, guys. Then up here, we got a couple more kind of TV animation show kind of pops. Just a bit of a mix of everything, really. Nothing that I think caught my eye in this wall. Again, there was another Angelica. I picked that one up for my cousin Jesse because he likes the Rugrats too. And of course, for $10, I'm not going to pass up on it. Some really awesome Marvel pops on this little section here. Some Visions, which are really, really awesome. And then a random Patrick Star up the top there. But I did end up picking up the Age of Ultron Vision for $10. Box condition was okay, considering its age. And I just love this. And, you know, being obsessed with WandaVision at the moment, as many of you would be, I wanted to pick it up for $10. Again, you can't pass up something like this for that price. So definitely wanted to get that one. Really cool. They did have the translucent one as well for $15, but I think the boxes on these weren't as great. On the front they looked okay, but I figured I'll just get the normal one for $10. I did end up going back and grabbing the Santa Claus that was under Vision. Just something to add to the Christmas display for this year, actually. We're already in 2021. But yeah, a really adorable one from the Peppermint Lane line. So grab that one. In here again, we got some cool stuff in the cabinet. I couldn't believe the price of that Q*bert. Pretty sure Jesse picked that one up sometime last year from Pop Culture for $20. And then we have the Blue Lantern Flash Fugitive Toys exclusive, which is always cool to see. Some vinyls up the top there too. Again, not something you come across too often in Australia. Something I wish I picked up was that Moon Knight in the top corner. I didn't even notice that until watching this Vision here. So I'm a bit disappointed about that. It's a really cool Marvel pop. I was going to grab this Swamp Thing as well. It's really, really cool. I really enjoyed the show. So one I could have added to the collection but opted not to on the day. Maybe if I go back and it's still there, I might grab it. But really cool pop. Love the details. Now this one was really cool to see. I have never seen it with this sticker before. It is that Cyclops unmasked. So it's got a My Geek Box exclusive sticker. So it's a European exclusive, which I thought was really, really neat. I've never seen it, like I said, with that sticker before. So it was one I was thinking about grabbing. For 35, that's not bad for a pop of this age. It wasn't in the best of condition. It was in the protector, which I kind of think was a bit deceptive, but it's still really cool. Had to get this on camera for Casey, her boy Daryl Dixon. A really cool pop though. I love the details on that one. Probably one of my favourite Iron Man pops right here, the unmasked one from Civil War. Just love the way the mask is sitting on his head. It's something Funko haven't done too much, and it just looks really great. As you guys know, I love the DC shows that are on the CW. Firestorm is one of my favourite pops. I wish I got this one for $10. I paid a bit more for mine. And then here we got the Stinkor. You might have seen me pull in a Popsicle or mystery box. Really love that one. Such a cool pop, and the stench on it is crazy. So a random big boy in and amongst the Game of Thrones section here. I didn't know this one was worth $55. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you can still buy this one from some places. But anyway, there were some other really cool things amongst here. That Victor Crumb was one I probably should have picked up for $10. Really hope they make one of him in his Quidditch outfit though someday, because that'd be definitely one I'd pick up. And then a couple of cool other random bits and bobs down here. I love that metallic Optimus Prime. And then up here, we see something I don't get to see a lot, and that is this Green Goblin from Marvel. I have the glow-in-the-dark version, which is why I didn't pick that one up for $10, but I know that'll go to a happy home, and whoever does grab it, it is awesome. Oh, how I wish this Magneto was in better shape. It's a bit beaten up. The camera is kind of making it look half decent, but it was pretty warped. It was pretty bent in a couple of spots, so that's why it was $20. But love that mold, love that pop. But hey, maybe I'll find one again down the road. This right here was the strangest thing I've ever seen. A Clash of Clans pop, but not really. So it's some sort of fake Funko Pop, I guess. Was horrible quality. The actual figure itself looked so badly done, but very interesting to see. I had to show off this Bebop and Rocksteady for all the TMNT fans out there, and Collector Pop 27 of course. So epic. This Jim Halpert pop is actually one I don't have for my office collection, but I just don't like it, so I didn't pick it up. And then that Daredevil and Speedy are two really awesome pops that I have in my collection already that I love. Then of course my boy Luke Cage up there, and those two She-Hulks at the end are really, really cool. This Buzz-Off was a really, really good deal for $20. I think I paid a little bit more than that for mine, but really good deal for any Masters of the Universe fans out there. $20, can't go wrong. And up here we see another one of these fake Clash of Clans pops. So this is the other one in the set of two, and I thought this one is a lot better quality than the other one we saw before. I think this one had nicer details too. It just looks like a more, I don't know, realistic Funko Pop, if we call it that. But yeah, there's two in the set. I think this one definitely looks better than the other one. Oh, he's called the Barbarian King, I believe. Yeah, so a Clash of Clans fake Funko Pop. We've seen two of them. The box art is atrocious. From the front, they don't look half bad. Like, I do like the black box Funko Pops, so it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, but yeah, they're not great. But admit, the quality of the Barbarian King, the actual figure, is much better than this Archer Queen here. So make of it what you make of it. This is the first time I've ever seen anything remotely fake Funko Pop wise in terms of actual Funko Pop figures. I've seen the Pocket Pops before, but never seen anything like that, so I thought it was neat to check out. We have some Funko sodas here. Now, some were commons and already opened, others were sealed. I'm assuming all the sealed ones are commons anyway, because they did have those chasers in the cabinet. But I did see this Bob's Big Boy. I thought it was really interesting to see, since they didn't actually sell these here in Australia. So obviously this place have got it from the secondary market, but I was really happy to pick it up for $20. In this cabinet here, we see some really cool TV show pops and this Alexa Bliss. Now, I picked this one up recently for something like under $20. Seeing it for $90 is crazy. I know Collector Lampsey would be happy to see her in and amongst it. But yeah, some other cool ones up here. We got a couple more Game of Thrones things, a couple of UFC, and then some more TV stuff. Then into the Dragon Ball Z, so this whole wall was pretty much just Dragon Ball Z commons, a couple of exclusives which were really cool, the Hot Topic stickered ones. We love those US stickers here, and they had them for a pretty fair price, I must say. And then again, some more Dragon Ball Z commons, ones you see pretty much anywhere you go when it comes to Funko Pop hunting. Nothing really caught my eye amongst here, so I didn't pick up any of these ones, but thought worth showing off. I know there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans out there. I'm definitely one of them. I was kicking myself that I missed that chocolate Margin Boo. Now, I believe I can see there it says $15, even if it's $25. I have bad eyes, but I would have picked that up. So hopefully the next time I go there, it's still there. It's a really cool pop. Up here we see the big boys, so we got some 18-inch Funko Pops. You got, yeah, Groot, your Harry Potter, and Batman. And of course, if you zoom in, as I just did, the 700-piece Batman. That thing would have costed a lot of money. I didn't even bother to ask, but very cool to see one out and about. But yeah, I love these 18 inches. They look great. Then down here, as you're exiting, there's a nice little row of pops at the bottom. And I did end up picking up this little dude right here. What a good boy. We have the Slinky Dog. $15 is an absolute steal. This thing's climbing in price, so I was happy to pick that one up. And then on the way out, I did notice this Invisible Jet Wonder Woman. This box is very, very strange, but a very nice pop. I didn't even know it existed. They wanted $60 for it, which I think is fair considering its size. But yeah, it was a bit beat up as well. It's a bit older, but really cool to see. So guys, that was pretty awesome. A lot of cool stuff to have a look at there. That massive Freddy Funko was so awesome to see. But anyway, we picked up some good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this little hunt. I really love shopping at that Funkin' Pop store. It is really cool. You get a lot of good stuff at a fair price. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this one. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when 95 is on your screens, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And remember, as always, like Dragon says, never give up and good pops will find you. See you guys.